Hey y'all, so let me be a lesson to you right now. Do not procrastinate. Okay, I was supposed to have so much time to do this wig before class, but now class starts in like 30 minutes because I procrastinated and took forever to do my assignments before class. But whatever, they got done and I'm gonna put this wig on, so hopefully it doesn't take me that long. So let's get started. So first, I want to show you guys how I just like prep my hair to go up under a wig. It's going to be amazingly simple because what else am I supposed to do with this? Anyway, so I'm gonna just like do my usual care for my hair. So I'm just gonna spray it with rose water real quick, just so you know I'm not going under. I can't talk, I'm trying to do too much. Just so I'm not like going into having my hair under a wig and it being like dry and crispy. So I'm just gonna take care of it first. Rose water. After my rose water, I'm gonna hit it with some Afro-G leave-in conditioner. And I really like using this since my hair is bleached. I've made it part of my regular routine to keep my hair soft. And then last, I'm just gonna hit my roots with some oil real quick. And then massage that in. And by the way, this is literally how I like take care of my hair every day. So like usually I'll either do this at night, or if I don't do it at night, I will do it when I'm like styling my hair in the morning. So this is pretty much just what I do every day to kind of make sure that my hair is taken care of and not getting, dry and sad. Okay, so now that my hair is refreshed, I'm going to be putting on my wig cap. So I'm literally just using an old wig cap that I've had. What I'm gonna do is make sure that my hair is parted down the middle. I'm just gonna spray it again to make sure it's wet, because you don't ever want to be like brushing or styling dry hair, because that's what causes breakage. So I'm gonna make sure that that's all flat, kind of, and then I'm going to put some gel on my edges so that I can brush those back so that they'll be out the way. And yeah, no, I do try to avoid putting too much gel on my edges because I don't want to build up. So I don't really use gel that often, but when I do, it is what it is. So I'm gonna brush my hair back to make sure this like as far out of my face as possible. Brush it back so that the front is really, really flat and smooth. And then I'm also going to brush the top down and away from the center of my head so that that is smooth. So basically I just want my locks to be like as close to my head and as flat as possible on the top. Because one thing I will tell you guys when it comes to wigs, for one, middle part, she's gonna be your friend. The middle part's gonna be your friend because you want something where like one side doesn't have to be like super flat and close to the head. The middle part is helpful because it kind of, your hair is gonna end up going out. And you know, once you have locks and you know things get a little bulkier towards the end, because you obviously can't like braid it down and get your whole head super flat, you want something that like you have a little wiggle room for it to be a little bulky under there. And I just feel like doing middle parts is the easiest way to do that, because like that way I can achieve the most like flat surface on my head, if that makes sense. Like if I were doing a side part, then I would have to part my locks like right here, I guess, and then like there would just kind of be a bump. Still, there would be too much of a bump in the middle of my head, if that makes sense. Like there would be too many locks up there, and it would look really bulky and stupid. So we're gonna stick with middle parts. Okay, so then I'm literally just going to put on my wig cap and stuff all of my locks into the back. And I'm just gonna try to keep things as flat as possible. But you know, you just gotta get stuck up in there. I'm just gonna make sure all my locks are in my wig cap. And that, you know, my wig cap is nice and flat, that all my edges are in, and that's gonna be that. So then this is gonna be the foundation for my wig. So as you can see, obviously I do still have like, it is still bulky in the back, but ultimately that will be like, you know, covered up by hair. So that doesn't matter as much. What you really need to focus on is getting the top as flat as possible and your hair like back from your face, because you want your edges to lay down smoothly. You don't want it to be looking too crazy up here and be bulky like right there, because that's how you end up with a lifted looking wig, like mad bulkiness. So you want the top to be as flat as possible. Like as you can see, the top of my head looks flat, so that is what we're looking for. So now that that's that, let's go ahead and get this wig, baby. All right, y'all, so this is about to be super duper simple. What I'm going to be using, my Got2b spray freeze glue, regular Got2b gel, a scarf, and that's really about it, honestly. Oh, and you know, a blow dryer also. So that's pretty much all I'm going to be using. I did go ahead and cut some like layers into my wig last night using the unicorn method that was super big on TikTok. It kind of worked. I don't really know. Sorry, I'm like looking in the camera, but it kind of worked. I think it doesn't really matter because the look that I'm going for is kind of like a grunge, like rock star look. So I don't think they have to be super perfect. I'm probably gonna try to cut it a little bit more once I actually have it on, but I wanted to see like what it actually looks like before I got too scissor happy. So let's go ahead and get this thing on because I have like 25 minutes before class. Let's go. So yeah, I don't have a ball cap, so I just don't feel like doing that. So first things first, I'm going to just throw my wig on. So hair's out of the way. So this is a lace front wig, so I am going to be going like ear to ear, essentially, with my glue. And I'm just going to be putting my Got2b gel glue right in front of my hairline. And just like a thin layer of that. Nothing too wild. Alright, so thin layer of Got2b, and I'm just gonna let this dry. After that layer is dry, I'm gonna do another really thin layer. gonna let that one dry as well. All right, after I've let that dry, I'm going to move my wig up to where it needs to be. I'm gonna try to put the clips in too. All right, and I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm just gonna place my wig down where I want it to sit. And I'm just gonna do that along both sides. And anywhere that it didn't quite stick, I'm just gonna hit my freeze spray and hold that down. Okay, so now that I have my wig essentially glued down, period. First off, let's get into it, period. Okay, got that baby stuck, okay. I'm going to try to bring out some baby hairs, which there were some already on here because I've worn this wig before, so I'm gonna see what I can do. And then I'm gonna like tie it down. I'm just gonna go ahead and tie up my hair so I can set this lace, baby. And that's on big. Okay, so here we're at. I've now got 4 minutes before class, so I'm about to go to class and I'll catch back up to y'all. All right, you guys, so here we have the final look. As you can see, I went ahead and cut my baby hairs and then styled everything, put on some makeup and jewelry. We got the look all together, giving you rock star grunge baddie. So make sure you guys check out my pics on Instagram because they turned out fire, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. See you next time.